I'm not going to talk too much. I think I've done a lot of that this week. How many people here are a part of WBC Cares? Can you just raise your hands, please? You know, you're wrong, because you're all part of WBC Cares. Because WBC Cares is the WBC. And everybody who goes out in boxing, goes to a fight, goes to an event, you're all ambassadors for the good that comes out of this sport. And I want you to remember that. We are all WBC Cares. And at the end of this little presentation, we're going to have the winner of the auction. So that's exciting. So WBC Cares has done over 500 events this year, and that isn't counting the individual gifts that we've given to people who are ill or have needed our help. And it's incredibly gratifying. And in New York, for instance, we're now part of the UN with the women's equality and human trafficking and the Department of Education. The problem we have in Mexico is that they've run out of awards to give Mauricio. He's gone through all of them. So we're going to have to make more humanitarian causes so he can get more awards for us. WBC Cares and WBC are truthfully the same thing. It's all the good in us and all that we do. And I'm going to show you a short video of what I mean. Victor, can you play the one from the women's group? This was during the Serrano-Taylor fight, when they were also celebrating equality for women in the United States.
Welcome to New York's first museum.
I'd like to think that the WBC has a little bit to do with the journey that these women have taken from 2005, when we sanctioned the first World Championship fight, to now. But the truth is, the people who were the forerunners, who built the platform that this fight is happening on, some of those women are here today.
I definitely am a trailblazer in the sport, as are my fellow champions right here in front of me.
Fighting is really a talent. For a long time, they'd be like, oh, well, this is a man's sport. I'm like, no, it's a sport. I still think women boxing is often more exciting than men boxing. Women, you know, you have to speed, and you have like this, something is happening all the time in women boxing.
For like 18 months, I fought, Ronnie will tell you, everybody. I beat up so many girls in like a year. And I won all these titles. I was like, all right, I'm ready to turn pro. And my coaches sat me down and they were like, honey, I know like this is exciting, but you're not gonna make any money.
So this was at a museum in New York, but I just wanted to show you how it crosses over. Every time we do a WBC Cares event, it is also a WBC event. And it brings out the goodness of our sport and the people in our sport. Everyone can become a part of it officially by going to the web, WBC Boxing Cares, or just go to the WBC web and you will see it's linked. But whether you're doing an amateur event like Jeff, who does it for the hearts of the children to give them a quality life, or actually visiting a hospital or a youth center, talking about domestic violence, anti-bullying, it's all about the WBC, and it's all been the platform that Mauricio and his family have given us, and that is what we have as the advantage. We have this amazing global platform, and we have to use it to bring the good news to the world at a very critical time. Many of our representatives are here. Brad, who already did his presentation, thank you, Mauricio, with his amazing container gym, and we gave him an award for that. We also gave an award to the Reyes family, who have been with us from the very, very beginning, supported us in everything we've done, and to a young woman from Africa who's part of Maureen's committee, who did an event for us for Azuma Nelson, did a champions clinic, got the belt from Brad, and did a presentation. Can you show that picture, Victor, because it's amazing. So this was the Azuma Nelson event. It's quite amazing. And what I would like to present now is, we have so many representatives here. We can tell so many stories. Sam DeCuba, who is taking children who are terminally ill in their family to Lapland to spend their last Christmas together. I mean, it's amazing. The people from the Ukraine who are doing things out of love and necessity. Maureen, who is working with pregnancy in her area of the world. It just goes on, and when at our meeting, people were bursting into tears because it was so sad and yet so beautiful at the same time. So I would like to introduce our newest members, which is Cares India. Please come to the stage. They've been waiting for 3 days. And if passion translates into doing what this group hasn't. So please come.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Myself Sushil Malik. With Shivam we representing WBC Cares India. As WBC Cares appointed Mr. Kunal Goyal as Ambassador of India last year. After that, we start some special drives in slum areas for underprivileged children, including the boxing training. We providing them the boxing kits, nutrition, and like summer and winter, we providing them the clothes. In our drives, every time PBOI of India was always with us, and the chairman of PBOI India, Mr. Gautam Sharma, is right here with us today. So I want to invite him. Please, sir, come on stage. And sir, for WBC Care India, we're looking forward for your kind support. So if you can take it further. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, President Mauricio, the board, and the WBC family. Namaste. We're very, very happy to be here. I'm Gautam from Professional Boxing Organization India. I represent this organization as its chairman. Founded in 2014 with the objective of providing a platform for Indian boxers who wanted to transition from amateur into professional. We were amongst the first organizations to set up that structure in India. And as you all know, professional boxing in India is still at its infancy, and we're trying to do all that we can. From 2015 until about 2019, we've done a few Asia titles. We also were the local commission for the Super Boxing League, which was the first league format boxing that we conducted in India, and it was live on ESPN for 45 days. So that was a huge success. Since then, of course, after the pandemic, a lot of work did not happen over there. What we are trying to do over there is essentially, set up an ecosystem which can manage the commerce around it. Somebody asked me yesterday, he says, what is it that you need in India to take it to the next level? And I said, at the moment, all we need is your love and support, because we still need to crack the business model around it for various reasons, which is something that we are sure that we'll be able to do. But what really is happening right now is we've got the fans interested. We've got a lot of people who are coming and watching our events, and that, I think we all agree, is perhaps the best thing to do is when you get the fans interested in the boxing. We do have a short video, if it's here, can we put it up, right? Just to give you a glimpse, what we've done, President Sulaiman, is we've tied up with universities which bring in their entire infrastructure, their sporting facilities for us to conduct these professional bouts over there. And what also that does is we get a lot of students who are cheering for these boxers, and we invite international boxers from across the world to be a part of these events. One of the events that we did was in this city called Shimla, and that is where the first professional boxing bout happened in the year 1909, when the British were there. So we did it at the same venue, and there were about 8,000 people that came to watch that. It's a hill station, it's up in the hills. 8,000 people came to watch that fight event. So just have a look, and we'd really like your love and support. And at the moment, we're just trying to do the best that we can, but we are very sure that we will be back so that we can have more title fights, perhaps, and get a lot of more international boxers into India to help us, take it to the next level. Thank you so much.